Yeah. Simply ball dropping. What's up, family? K-Sap, we up! Ain't no stopping. I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve, making you haters believe I'm the MVP. Ask Mr. V and R&B, they do all sports, whether it's on the field or the court, from the arena to the ring. What? You wanna swing? I rope a dope like the one on this boxing thing. That's the punchline. I'm the greatest of all times. Got something on your mind? Hit us up on the line for that round table talk. Ask B Hunt and Sheena and K-Sap too for their views on our dudes. Marriage Chronicles for you lovers. Oh, I'm married to the game. The championships, the only time I wanna win. K-Sap, the man behind the mic. Check 1, 2. It ain't a rap until I say it's a rap. Just fall through, pull up, the hottest spot smoking. Yeah, I got you open. This freestyle brought to you by James Ford. Paid promotion. Yeah, simply ball dropping. You know what time it is. Pull up, chop it up with your family, man. K-Sap, what up?
Yeah, y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy K-Sap, the man behind the mic of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Yeah, as soon as y'all come into the chat, man, make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Let me know who we got in the building. Let me know where you watching the stream from, man. Your support is greatly appreciated.
Hey, let me put you on game. These other podcasts out here talking that shit, but ain't repping the same. It's my bro K-Sap. From politics to your topics. Tune in, you gotta watch this. Exclusive material for your radio, stereo, pump it high definition. Stop what you doing and listen. We smashing all competition.
Dre Stewart, man. We got Dre Stewart in the building. Arkansas in the house. Appreciate you tuned in, my brother. Got BD Smith in the building. Appreciate you pulling up. Jay Hova, Chi-Town's finest. Casper, Connecticut. Ronnie Repass, Virginia. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Yes, we back. K-Sap, the man behind the mic of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, man. Let's turn up, man. Bangs Theory, peace. I see you in the building. I see we got our people in the building, man. Man, we got to talk about it, man. We got to talk about it. We got Eddie Bowie, Greenville, Mississippi, man. Appreciate you tuning in. New York City, BD Smith. Man, we got to talk about our Chicago Sky, man. We on a downward spiral, man. Things just keep getting worse for the Chicago Sky in the midst of a playoff push, man. We can't catch a break. Yesterday, Raquel Banham went down in the third quarter with apparent shoulder injury. Now I'm getting reports out of Chicago that she's questionable for tomorrow's game. And, man, we're going to need that against the Aces. Questionable. Now, I've always said, the guard play, is inconsistent. But, she's been very inconsistent. Yesterday, in the 27 minutes that she played, she gave us 0 points, man. But she's another body out there. DJ M. Roge is in the building. Yeah, I mean, Jay Hova, man, it's terrible, man. We can't catch a break. We haven't got an update on Kennedy Carter. Now, for all you guys in the chat that know, when you get something that scrolls on the ticker says that a player is in the health and safety protocol, that means that person got COVID. So it is confirmed that Kennedy Carter has COVID-19. I don't know how long she's going to be out. I don't know what the protocol is in the WNBA for the COVID situation now, but that's another body that we're missing. DJ B-Side, yeah. Noah Linden, appreciate you. But that's it's crazy, man. We can't catch a break, man. We just losing bodies. Now you know what the roster looks like, the inconsistencies from the guards, and it's a struggle. It's a struggle right now, and we're trying to hold on to that eighth spot. But the Atlanta Dreams picked up a victory yesterday, so it's going to be tough. Sky Force, man, I seen a clip of the guards pass the ball to each other, but the Bigs and Diamond had open three, but drove. Yeah, well, yesterday, let's talk about yesterday's game, man. Yesterday's game, man, we started out, we established the post early with Camila Cardosa and Angel Reese. Camila Cardosa had a career high yesterday, guys. She had 22 points, 7-11 from the field, one of her most efficient games. Angel Reese down there doing what Angel Reese doing. She demanded the ball. She got a couple looks. I still like to see the refs start blowing the whistle, man, because she gets clobbered down there. Prodigal in the building, man. Appreciate you rolling through Prodigal. Carmen 12. What you say? Prodigal Sky still holding back Camilla. How Reese gets 16 shots when she shot 30% from the field. Man, that's the guards. The guards are Prodigal. If you look at the game, man, them guards they don't have IQ, man. They don't have IQ. They want to play hero ball instead of dipping the ball down in the post, man. So I'm not going to blame that on Angel Reese or Camila Cardosa, because it was times that Carmilla was, got her position, calling for the ball, and them guards just didn't pass the ball into her. I just think that, in a situation like this, man, we got to establish the post early. When we establish the post early against Minnesota, because they're a formidable team, man. They're a good team, and we held our own. We held our own, man, and it's crazy. I mean, as much as people want to criticize Angel Reese on her rebounding in that game, we're going to take the one positive in that game, that she became she passed Sylvia Fowles, an ex-LSU player, and she played for the Chicago Skies in Minnesota. She passed her rebounding. So we got to give kudos to her, give her flowers. We can't minimize that. We can't sweep that under the rug, because the accomplishments are accomplishments. So I just want to play for you guys something that Angel Reese said to shut her critics up. I did a show on it earlier today when, she broke the rebounding record. I want to play for you guys what she said to her critics, where she basically silenced her critics. So take a listen to what Angel Reese had to say. So I'm going to pull it up, and I want y'all to take a listen. So I'm going to come on screen so, we can talk. We can have some conversation. But let's go ahead and, take it is for what it is, man. Let's take a listen to what Angel Reese had to say, man. It's kind of hilarious how she shut her critics down. So let's take a listen.
Transfer such a big strength of your game to the professional league?
Yeah, I mean, coming into it, I just knew my motor. Offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds is something that I know I can always do. I knew it was going to translate right away, and that's something that a lot of players don't want to do. A lot of people think it's because I get my own rebounds, but statistically it's not. A lot of people think it's because I'm the tallest on the court when I'm not the tallest on the court.
Talk your talk.
Just being able to go down there and being able to bang, doing things that a lot of people don't want to do. Defense and rebounding wins championships, and I've won championships at every level by just doing that. So coming into the league, before I sharpen up on my offensive thing, just being able to come in and have that on my shoulder is something that I can always do. It's something that I knew would translate.
Now, y'all heard what Angel Reese had to say. Now, basically, she shut her critics down, and she knows she got work to do. She knows she has to go work on her offensive game, and she's willing to put in the work. She's just a rookie. She's willing to put in the work. She's 6'3", yeah, 6'3", not 6'4". Don't say she's 6'4". She's 6'3". So don't come in here, giving her an extra inch and minimizing what she does at 6'3". She's 6'3". Yeah, so basically, it's just, man, Chicago can't catch a break, man. Chicago, man, they just can't catch a break, man. Lee Jefferson in the building. they just, man, like, if it ain't one thing, it's another, man. I mean, you missing somebody the likes of a Kennedy Carter, man. That's major. You're gonna need her down the stretch. You're gonna need her. And you know, she's out with the COVID. Now, you know, the reports out there, Raquel Banham. I don't know, man. I just don't know. It's just they catching it at the wrong time, man. They're catching it at the wrong time, man. I appreciate everybody in the building, man. I appreciate you guys' support, man. Like I said, man, let's go ahead and run this up, man. Make sure you drop a like on the video. We got 170 people watching this video, man. Please smash the like button, man. All your support is necessary, man. We're gonna run this channel up, man. You know, send them super chats, man. Donate to the channel, man. If you're rocking with the channel, man, you can donate to the channel, man. Let's go ahead and get it popping, man. You know, I do this, man, because everybody hits me up and wants me to go live, and that's what I do. Yeah, we see that's the problem. It's too many comparisons, man. We got to stop that, man. You know, let these women be great. All these women are great, man. All these women are great, man. We can't do that, man. Yeah, J Hove, that break hurt us, man. That break hurt us. That break hurt us. Yeah, but it is what it is, man. You gotta keep going out there grinding it out, man. Bobby Jones, man, appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, we gotta grind it out, man. That's one thing that we gotta do. We gotta grind it out. We can't make no excuses, man, because it's only gonna get tougher these last 7 games, man. It's only gonna get tough, man. We just gotta grind it out, man. We gotta see what the Chicago Sky is made of. I tell you, man, some people in the chat, man, yeah, they play the Aces tomorrow night, and Raquel Banham, man, she's questionable. So that's another body that's going down. Like I said, man, some people in the chat, man, they only here to cause confusion, man. They only here to cause confusion.
They only here to cause confusion.
See, y'all got to watch out for the people that's trying to cause confusion, man. Just stick to your guns, man. Yeah. Adrian Cavan, man, appreciate you in there. You know what they do. Now, the Mabry trade was a setup for, you know, next year, man. You know, the Sky, they said this was a program in the rebuild for the next 2 years, man, but I don't think it's going to take 2 years for them to really make a statement in the WNBA, man. Serious WNBA content, Sky commit a lot of flagrant fouls. What you mean they commit a lot of flagrant fouls? Killian the Crown, man, appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all support. But no, I don't think they commit a lot of fouls. You got to understand something in this trade business, man. It's what these teams want, man. They probably didn't want nobody outside of Mabry. Mabry wanted out. She was disgruntled. So they packed her up. They shipped her out. Carmen, you coming in here with these glazing comments. Reese needs to learn how to play team ball and cut out being selfish. She does play team ball. I don't know what you've been watching. She does play team ball. That's what I tell people. They come in here, they only want to try to cause confusion.
They only here to cause confusion.
They only here to cause confusion, man. Yeah. So, Zara, yeah, Carter, this guy's best player, Hope Carter, and Reese. That's right, Lee Jefferson. They only here to cause confusion, man. Shout out to let me read this super chat off, man. Shout out to Brandon Sleep, man, for the $2 super chat, man. He always comes through. He supports the channel, man. Shout out to Brandon Steep. Brandon Steep said, "What's up, bro? Appreciate all the work you do, man. I appreciate the support, man." Appreciate that, man. We always got supporters in the channel, man, that appreciate what I do, man. If you appreciate what I do, man, $1 or $2 ain't gonna hurt to support the channel, man. It only helps the channel grow, man. Appreciate all the support and love, Brandon. You one of the real ones out there, man. You keep it respectful. Yeah. But yeah, the Sky, I mean, I just think they positioning themselves, to do great things, man. 2 first-round picks next year. We're going to see how that's going to work out with the talent that's coming out of the college, and we're going to do it. We got Brooklyn in the house. Yeah, appreciate y'all coming through. Kevin Lawson, the Sky needs guards who have better IQ. I've been saying that, Kevin. The IQ, man. All is well, Brooklyn. Yeah, the IQ for the guard play, man. Like yesterday, man. I was kind of disappointed, man, but I was going to come on live after the game, but man, I was partying last night, man. I had a long night last night, man. Had a great kickback for the brother-in-law, man. We was drinking, partying, so we was doing our thing, man. Yeah, so, man, it is what it is, man. We just need to, as Sky fans, man, it's just we got to come together, man. But we watching history, man. We watching history on what Angel Reese is doing. You can say what you want to say about Angel Reese, but Angel Reese is doing her thing, man. That's one of the positives, man, and you can't stop that. You can't stop the consistency of Angel Reese. Diamond had 4 turnovers in 5 minutes. And for people that's coming in here saying Camilla should ask for a trade, man, y'all got to pipe that down, man. Y'all got to pipe that down. Yeah, I mean, it's the guard play, man. I just think if we had better guard play, man, Chicago would be a better team, man. You gotta have point guards that know who to get the ball to, man. Our point guards don't know who to get the ball to, man. And that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Our point guards do not know who to get the ball to, man. They don't, man. The IQ, they lack the IQ, man. And as much as we, like Kennedy Carter, she's a scorer. She's not a point guard, man. She's a person that knows how to go get her own bucket. She can get to the cup. She got the best mid-range pull-up game in the WNBA by far, I think. She's quick. She's fast. Yeah. Charles, yeah. Angel Reese is correct. She has won on every level. People should realize that this is not the same team they had before the break. Let me make this final point. Carter, she's been out with COVID, man. And like I told people who just came in the chat, when you see that health and safety protocol, that means that you got COVID. She's not dealing with no other illness. She has COVID. Don't know how long she's going to be out because we don't have an update on that. Waiting to hear back from my source on the Raquel Bantam shoulder injury because she's questionable for tomorrow. That's going to be another one. So then you're going to be down another body. Who's going to step up? So it only gets tough from here, man. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how long Carter's going to be out, man. There's no update on her saying when she's going to be back, man. And that's the crazy thing, man. We have no update on when Kennedy Carter is going to be back. That's the sad part. Any other time you get updates on when a player is going to be back, but we don't have no update on when Kennedy Carter is going to be back. Nobody has broke a story saying, hey, Kennedy Carter has cleared health and safety protocol. She has a potential to play. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she's top 15. Now, Sky Sports fan, I don't know. I don't think, me personally, man, if Raquel Bantam's out with the shoulder injury and Carter don't come back, it's going to be tough to hold on to that A spot, man, because Atlanta is starting to win games that people didn't think they was going to be capable of winning. Yeah. TK, I see you in the building. Eddie Bowie, I see you in there. Man, off the bench, man, I mean, Dana Evans was supposed to be that girl, man, but she's disgruntled. You know what I'm saying? In the minutes that she gets, she's not producing. We saw what Diamond DeShields did 2 games ago or 3 games ago. She came off the bench and she had 14. So she showed us, what she's capable of doing, but it's the inconsistencies. Tag, what you mean Kennedy can't do it by herself? She's not doing it by herself. Kennedy has help. If Kennedy Carter has been in the lineup, she has help. TC Tiger Martial Arts. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, they got their date. Yeah, Atlanta got their full roster back and they balling. They balling right now. Forever YB, bro. I'm from Baltimore. Been watching going since St. Francis Angels. Yeah, I'm from the DMV area too. Forever YB. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Adrian Cabin, the $5 super chat, man. I appreciate that, my brother. I really do, man. Let me go and read off this $5 super chat, man. Yes, sir.
1 pound spec, but you eating like 1 pound spec, but you eating right. 1 pound spec.
Yeah, he said we'll be good next season. We need to pick up Pow Pow from South Carolina because Dawn will have her ready. Exactly, Adrian. Hey, that's perfect, man. That's what I've been saying myself, man. We need to go ahead and pick. We need to go ahead and get Pow Pow. That's one of them sleepers that we need to get, man, because she can flat out shoot the ball, man, and she can complement, what's going on with the bigs, man. I just think next year, I think Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso are going to surprise a lot of people. They're going to be a nasty duo to be reckoned with. And you heard, I'm going to play, like I said, I'm going to play for you guys again what Angel Reese said about her rebounding, but I want y'all to listen to what else she said. Hold up. KSAP, what's these people are posting on X is disgusting. These women are being used for racial. Dave, we have already said that, and I don't even want to touch on that stuff no more because, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Luell Moody, Rachel Banham is not putting up numbers. I understand. She's inconsistent, Lee Yuen. She's inconsistent. We know that, but she's an extra body. But if she does see one go in, she can give us 15 to 16 points. But if she's out, then man, that's gonna be another crucial blow. But this is what Angel Reese had to say about all her critics. I want y'all to pay attention to what she said, but also pay attention to what she said in her soliloquy.
Transfer such a big strength of your game to the professional league?
Yeah, coming into it, I just knew my motor. Offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds is something that I know I can always do. I knew it was going to translate right away, and that's something that a lot of players don't want to do. A lot of people think it's because I get my own rebounds, but statistically it's not. A lot of people think it's because I'm the tallest on the court when I'm not the tallest on the court. So just being able to go down there and being able to bang, doing things that a lot of people don't want to do. Defense and rebounding wins championships, and I've won championships at every level by just doing that. So coming into the league, before I sharpen up on my offensive things, just being able to come in and have that on my shoulder is something that I can always do. It's something that I knew would translate.
Now, y'all heard what Angel Reese had to say there, but what stood out to me, she said before she sharpens up on her offensive skills, she knew that her rebounding was going to translate to the WNBA. So she, that was to all her haters and critics. That was to all her haters and critics. I hate when people say that. She got to stay off social media and get in the gym, man. I just don't understand that. See, there y'all go, man. Y'all kill me with it. Ain't she starting a podcast? Y'all crazy, man. Yeah, that's a good point, Sky Sports fan. I can tell Angel matured as a leader this second half of the season. People just don't want to give Angel Reese her just dues, man. It's just sad, man. Tag, what do you mean why wouldn't a basketball player be in the gym? She's in the gym every day. You don't know what her life entails of. Can you come on here and tell me, you know her every move? She's in the gym every day working out. Just because you don't see it, it doesn't mean it's not happening. See, these are the clowns that come in here and want to only cause confusion.
They only here to cause confusion.
Adrian Cabin, yeah, these clowns need to stop with this Angel ball hog. Camilla doesn't get touches. Most of the passes come from Angel at the top. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you. See, these clowns only come in here to cause confusion.
They only here to cause confusion.
How you gonna come in the comment section talking about what basketball player don't want to be in the gym? Angel Reese is in the gym every day. She has a schedule that she's on. She's in the gym every day. Just because you see her on social media doesn't mean she's in the gym. Ain't LeBron on social media, but he's in the gym every day? Ain't KD on social media, but he in the gym every day? Come on, man. Make it make sense, man. Know your basketball before you come up here with these lame comments, man. She been getting in work with these players. She been getting in work with these trainers. I mean, she did some videos with Phil Handy. Man, Angel Reese is in the lab too, man. Y'all stop that. Angel living rent-free in y'all's head, man. That's why y'all make these sad comments about her, man. It's sad, man. It's sad that Angel Reese has to go through all this stuff that these casuals put her through, man. But she's always, man, putting people to bed anyway. She's always putting people to bed. She's always shooting a subliminal out there, letting these haters know, man. I'm glad Angel Reese speaks up. I'm glad she stands on business. Because she know what she talking about. She know what she talking about. But it's a team game, man. You know what I'm saying? She's one part of what Chicago is doing, what they rebuilding. They building around her, and it's going to show in this upcoming draft, you know, what's more important. They know they got to address the guard play. The guard play has been here nor there, and this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because what she does on the basketball court is basketball. That happens within the game. Extra possessions. And what she said today is almost like you go back and look at the championships when Dennis Rodman played on the Bulls. Extra possessions against the Seattle Supersonics that got, you know, Chicago going. And that's the same thing Angel Reese does. She gets the team going, but she just don't have them guards that can consistently knock down that tray ball. They don't have guards to shoot the tray ball at a high clip. You know, Mabry was traded away, and she was the one taking 4 to 5 attempts a game. Dana Evans was the next at 2. Now you bring Raquel Banham over, and, you know, she's struggling. She is struggling right now. But, you know, like I said, yesterday's game, I saw some things that, you know, I was impressed with because they came out and they established the post early. They established the post early, and that's one thing that you have to come out. So in a loss, a 79-74 loss, I was proud of how they came out and established the post. Like I said, Carmela Cardoso, she was aggressive. She had a career high of 22 points on 7-11 field goals. Sometimes she was down on the post, and she was calling for the ball, but the guards, you know, the entry pass, it just wasn't there. They wasn't able to make the play. And like I said, the guards, the IQ from our guard play is, oh, man. The IQ from the guard play is just atrocious, man. And we seen that. So when you got, you know, a big girl in there that's starting to come into her own, I would love for her to be more aggressive on defense as well and, you know, stop being a liability. Let me go and read this super chat, man. Appreciate the $2 super chat from International 33. International, man. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the love.
1 pound spec, what you eating like? 1 pound spec, what you eating right? 1 pound spec.
Yeah, so I appreciate that, man. I appreciate everybody that supports the channel, man. That lets me know that y'all, you know, enjoy, you know, what I'm doing over here. But, Yeah, it's a lot of things that that the Sky could do in a sense where can change some things up. And I just think coming out to start the game is establishing the post, establishing Carmilla Cardosa. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get her off, because like I said, establishing the post with Carmilla Cardosa will free up Angel Reese to do what she got to do, get her some touches, and we be good. Woodrow Williams, man. I'm tired of these non-basketball experts always having something negative to say. These Angel Reese haters have never accomplished anything or contributed to anything in sports, but always talking. Hey, appreciate that. But you know how it is, man. But like I said yesterday, I saw some glimpse of what this Chicago Sky's offense could be with the likes of Carmilla Cardosa and Angel Reese. For the people that's saying that Angel Reese don't need to get no touches, I beg to differ. I beg to differ because yesterday, 17 and 19, you can't teach that. Yeah, she had, 16 shot attempts, but why everybody complaining about Angel Reese getting 16 shot attempts, man? I just don't understand that. You want her to be aggressive, and that's what she is, man. She's aggressive. Yeah, the guards, they don't play no defense either. The guards, that's one thing. Our guards don't play D either, man. They get ate up. Yeah, I can't wait for our podcast to start either, man. And that's really gonna make the haters mad. That's really gonna have the haters something else to talk about. Shout out to Extra P, man, for the $2, super sticker.
£1 spent, but you eating like £1 spent, you eating right. £1 spent.
Man, appreciate the support, my brother. Appreciate the support. Yeah, so that's what it is, man. A lot of people, man, want something to talk about, and Angel gonna give y'all something to talk about. She really gonna piss the haters off now. It's really gonna be some things, man. It's really gonna be some things, man. Unapologetically Angel. Yes, she's standing on business. She's not worried about what y'all say because she flat out getting it done, man. And I'm glad that she put them haters to bed about the rebounding, man. For somebody to discredit her for the 416 rebounds she got and broke Sylvia Fowles' record. And then I'm going to go back to Nalissa Smith. She got the record for the most double-doubles, but nobody never made that an issue about her getting a double-double. But as soon as Angel Reese comes into the league and it's going up against another rookie, that's why people are so critical of Angel Reese. And Brooklyn, you say Kennedy be back, but I ain't heard no reports, man. Until I hear a report that potentially she has cleared health and safety protocol, that's when I'll be like, okay, yeah. See, that's my thing. Why do so many people care about what Angel Reese doing? Answer that question. Why do so many people care and want to talk about Angel Reese every day in a negative light? Everything is negative that they want to talk about Angel Reese from all these other YouTube content creators that don't like Angel Reese and they only have love for Caitlin Clark. They don't want to shine the positive light on her. They didn't cover the story about, what she did for the two sisters in Chicago with the lemonade stand. Got them 2 free tickets, got them to Barbie night, got a chance to meet her. They don't want to cover nothing like that. What's up, Zane? Now, the bad news, man, we got another body that might be missing in tomorrow's game, and Raquel Banham. That Sky Sports fan, that's what it is, man. Yeah. But it's the fact that, the Chicago Skies made it interesting, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Now, Raquel Banham, she got a shoulder injury. Kennedy Carter is the one that got COVID. Whew. Yeah, she got the shoulder injury. And Angela Jones, yeah. Yeah, she got a shoulder injury. But I haven't heard back. Raquel Banham, she got a shoulder injury. I haven't heard back from my source on Kennedy Carter yet about has she cleared health and safety protocol, because it's been a couple days now. And I know that COVID is still a thing, man. Salute, Reggie. Man, appreciate you rolling through, man. But COVID is still a thing. If you look at it, man, COVID is still running rampant. But I think that, it don't last as long. It might last long for some people, but not other people. And we just don't have the report on Kennedy Carter yet. Has she cleared the COVID protocol? So hopefully she can come back, because we're going to need her for these last 7 games, man, if we're going to hold on to that 8th spot, because Atlanta is breathing down our throat, man, hot and heavy. Hot and heavy. But like I said, yesterday's game, I kind of got something out of yesterday's game. I just think that we need to come out and establish the post early and go from there, because the guards, we've all talked about it, inconsistency, man. But, hey, that's going to change. That's going to change. Yeah, Carter's clutch, man. We need Kennedy. We need her bad. Nobody said that we didn't need her. We need Kennedy. We need Kennedy bad, man. I mean, regardless of what people think about Kennedy Carter, they come in the comments talking about she's about to blow up. She got an attitude. She commits flagrant fouls. We need that edge, man. We need that edge. Yeah, Zane, Atlanta got healthy at the right time, man. They got healthy at the right time, man. Yeah, we need all our players to hold them off. We need everybody to hold. Zane, you ain't never lied, man. We need everybody to hold them off, man. Oh, K-Stone, you said Kennedy has cleared 2 negative tests before she has to clear. Yeah, she wasn't on the plane with the team. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know in depth on how bad her COVID situation is, because we haven't got no reports. And I know when you have health and safety protocol, that is COVID. That is it didn't say that she was dealing with a sickness outside of COVID. So yeah, that hurts, man. Adrian, but tomorrow, man, but we've always played, regardless of who was in the lineup, we've always played the aces tough, man. And you know what Asia Wilson has said. She said, man, I cannot stand guarding Angel Reese, man, because of her high motor, and she makes you work. She makes you work because she's always going 110%. But if we can get tomorrow's game, I will be excited. I will be excited. Yeah, they play them tough, man. They always play the aces tough. And Becky Hammonds will say that. Becky Hammonds will say, we can't run away from them, man. They always in the game. It's about matchups, man. It's about matchups. And I just think in this situation, man, I just think that, Chicago matches up well against the Aces, man. Matches up well, man. But we need all our bodies, man. That's right. K-Stone spitting facts on y'all. See, because like I said, man, a lot of these people only here to cause confusion.
They only here to cause confusion.
Now, I don't want nobody to lay down on us, Drift. I don't want nobody to lay down on us, man. We got to come to play, man. We got to take. We got to take it, man. It's not gonna be given to us. We got to take it. We got to take it, man. Yeah, Asia, man, and we'll talk about Asia Wilson on a different live, man, because Asia Wilson just put to bed about this fictitious MVP situation, man. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to show up, man. We got to start playing defense on the perimeter too, man. We got to stop letting these guards get what they want, man. Everybody talks about the Indiana Fever's guard situation on defense, man. Our defense is atrocious as well, man. I don't know what's up with Dana and Mariah, man. They can't give us nothing, man. Like, I think Mariah was just a throw-in to make the money work on that trade, man. If you really look at it, man, because Mariah Jefferson hasn't gave us nothing ever since she's been traded to the Chicago. Hasn't gave us nothing. Yeah, Angel has to be aggressive as hell tomorrow. Camilla needs to go hard, then they can win tomorrow. They'll call. Yeah. See, but yeah, Adrian, man, Camilla gets herself in that situation, man, because she's slow-footed, man. And she gets out of position on defense, man. And if you notice, every game that they played against the Aces, all Asia Wilson got to do is hit her with a ball fake, and she falls for it. And she gets out of position, and that's where she gets, called on the foul. Yeah, Mariah Jefferson hasn't gave. Zane, I think she was a throw-in to the trade just to make the numbers work, just to make the trade go through, because I don't see nothing in Mariah Jefferson that's going to convince me that she can help the Sky out. And I really thought that Isabel Harrison would do more than what she's doing, but she had a bad game yesterday. But outside of the bad games that we had, the only bright spot for us was Michaela Onyeawede and Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso. So if we're gonna win, we gotta find a blueprint to our winning, man. And I think it's about establishing the post. Regardless if y'all don't like it, we gotta establish the post. And them guards just gotta make a conscious effort to get the ball inside, man. But like I've always said, I just don't think Angel Reese gets the foul calls that other bigs in the league get the foul calls, because she's going 110%. She's nonstop. And I think these refs, they not calling it, man. Because they thinking that, okay, if she misses a shot, she going to get a rebound anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Sanaya Rivers. We talked about that, Brooklyn. I only can live in the moment right now, and we got to wait till next year to see how it shapes out. But everything that you said is valid, man. It makes sense. It makes sense for the Chicago Skies to pursue that. See how people see what Redeemed Patriot came in the chat and said, man.
They only here to cause confusion.
It's a late game execution. Sky had Camilla guarding the inbounder on the last play. Yeah, I mean, we'll leave that alone. We'll leave that alone. And like I said, everybody wants to come at Teresa Weatherspoons for, botching that up, man. But I'm sticking with T. Weatherspoon, man. She's a rookie head coach, man. I'm giving her time to get her system implemented. But like I've said, she's only doing the best that she can do with the roster that she has, man. And I just think the roster is flawed. That's me personally. I think the roster's flawed. Hey, guys, man, we got 257 people in here watching this video, man. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, man. Please press the like button, please. Yeah, they should dominate the post, man. As much as everybody, talks about Angel Reese's lack of offensive skills, she can still dominate in that post regardless if she's missing shots the way y'all say she's missing shot, but she's still going to dominate down there. She's still going to dominate. So that's a good point, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button. Come on, man. Get them likes up, man. We got 267 people in here, and we only got 67 likes on the video. Come on, guys. Do your boy a favor and smash that like button. Yeah, that's a good point. But, I mean, if you establish the post and establish your dominance early in the game, I mean, you put the onus on the officials. You got to blow the whistle now because now we down in the paint. We not shooting jump shots. We not bailing nobody out. So we should get to the line because if you look at the course of the way the WNBA has been played through the course of the season and what these refs and how these refs are making calls, they've been atrocious across the board. But the physicality on the inside, you got to reward somebody that's in there banging that gets fouled and they don't, call fouls. We also don't know how involved the Sky's front office is with that Weatherspoon's coaching. Well, me personally, I don't trust the Chicago Sky's front office. I mean, I don't care if it's a new front office they have. It goes back to when Gabby Williams was on the team, man. The front office was terrible. And that's why Gabby Williams wanted out. So, that's the thing about it is, man, we don't know what this front office is doing, man. And somebody said on another chat when I was live talking about, the Chicago Skies need to implement a better coaching staff to give T. Weatherspoon some help. I totally agree with that. Nah, a Sky Sports fan, I don't think Angel made a mistake, man. She got picked. If you look at it, Kelsey Plum set a moving pick. They didn't call that, and she couldn't get overtime, and that had Lindsey Allen over there, and Asia Wilson scored. But we can't revisit that game because that's in the past, man. Refs are not going to call fouls on women fouling Reese. Remember the quote, weak always got to cheat. They would double, triple team her, and she still gets the most rebounds. That's facts. That's facts. And the guards need to limit their turnovers. Facts about Camilla falling for things, but she's a rookie, and I wouldn't have ever waived Kaiser Gondrazik. She could shoot the outs. But that's the thing. Players like that never got in the game. Never got her in the game, man. Just sitting on the bench, man. Totally agree with that assessment, man. But, I understand Camilla's a rookie, just like Angel Reese is a rookie. You know what I'm saying? But don't nobody go to the lengths to criticize Camilla Cardoso. Don't nobody go to them lengths. But just because it's Angel Reese, this is why we get the criticism, man. What has Angel Reese done to deserve this much criticism for her play? I mean, we didn't get this energy her whole LSU career until she won the national championship. That's when the floodgates started open. That's when the floodgates opened. That's when a lot of people started criticizing Angel Reese, started coming at her, racial slurs, talking about her upbringing, talking about the way she looks, the way she runs up and down the court. We never heard none of this when she was at LSU until they won that national championship in Dallas. And that's when it all happened. Fly Ace Jackson said Camilla doesn't have half the heart. I understand that. She don't have half the heart, but we she's a work in progress. I just think that I see, going into the offseason, both of them need to work on their game, and I think it's going to be there. Deontay Turner, I know it's facts. We didn't have this energy about Angel Reese. Everybody loved Angel Reese at LSU. When she got that mantra of the Bayou Barbie, everybody fell in love with Angel Reese. That was the talk. Everybody was talking about her double-doubles then. Nobody had a problem with her going out getting double-doubles, leading the nation in double-doubles. Nobody said nothing. Everybody was praising her. And then after she won that national championship game, everything just went downhill for Angel Reese, man. All the critics, all the YouTube media spaces, knowing that the WNBA was about to kick off, they knowing that, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese was the head of that rookie class, and they was going to put them two against each other. So everything that Angel Reese started doing, they started criticizing. If you go back and you look on YouTube now, and you look at when Angel Reese went on that double-double streak, Everybody talking about stat patent. Everybody talking about what kind of reward is this? Where did this come from? Just making up stuff, just making up their own narrative. If it didn't fit their narrative, they didn't want to talk about it. And that's the point. Ever since she did the John Cena, it's been downhill. That's when she started to getting attacked. And it is what it is now. But like she said early in the season, she said, if y'all want me to be the villain, I'll play the villain role. So she's accepted the villain role. I know it's sickening, man. It's outside of basketball, man. And that's the issue I have, man. Nobody wants to give her just dues for going out doing the same thing that everybody fell in love with her when she was doing it in college. But now all of a sudden it's a problem. And like I told y'all,
They only here to cause confusion.
they only here to cause confusion, man. What'd you say? They trying to pick the next future star, so they're trying hard to control the Caitlin Clark narrative. They trying artificially to create a GOAT. You know how that is, man. You know how that is. It's the narrative that they try to control, and if it don't fit their narrative, they're not going to talk about it, man. That waterfall, that's what you said. That's why she's in the Wicked movie. Yeah. Well, you say Snake's trying to create a divide and conquer technique between Cardosa and Reese. That's what they're trying to do. They trying to separate Cardosa and Reese, talking about Cardosa should ask for a trade. Why should she ask for a trade? Why should she ask for a trade, man? Why should she ask for a trade? Like I said, if it don't fit the Caitlin Clark narrative, then they ain't going to talk about it. But see, ain't nobody answer my question yet about everybody fell in love with Angel Reese at LSU for doing the same thing that she's doing in the WNBA. Now, since she's in the WNBA, why is it a problem? Why is it a problem? Why is she getting criticized now, but she never got criticized at LSU? Answer that question. Answer that question. T, you don't want to answer that question, though, do you? LSU and South Carolina is only better when they win. I didn't hear y'all saying that it was better when they lose. You know, Brooklyn, you know what it is, man. Tag, you ain't answered that question yet. Answer that question, Tag. They fell in love with Angel Reese for doing the same thing Angel Reese is doing now. She did it at LSU. We never had a problem. But now that she's in the WNBA, it's a big problem. So answer that question, man. I'll wait. See, I hear the crickets now. Boy, you just only hear the cause confusion, man. You talking out the side of your neck. You talking out the side of your neck, man. She's scoring in the WNBA too. She averaging 13 and 13. So, I mean, evidently she's doing something. But what's the problem? What's the problem with the rebounding narrative, man? What she was known for at LSU, man, she was the Bayou Barbie, man, getting the double-doubles. That's when the streak came to light. And it translated over to the WNBA. But ever since it's translated over to the WNBA, everybody has a problem with it. I'm not saying everybody. We know who has the problem with it. You know, when you push a narrative, and that goes back to when Skip Bayless on Cold Pizza pushed his narrative about LeBron not being clutch. It stuck for a long time. So now, you know, you got these YouTube content creators in the media space pushing this narrative about Angel Reese's rebound and double-double. They go out of their ways to make videos, talk about she's stat patenting. Look at all the rebounds that she get. Players are just giving her rebounds. The opposing team is just getting out of the way. Come on, man. Stop that. Stop that. So Caitlin Clark is the worst turnover machine in the WNBA. Okay. She's the worst. She's the worst turnover machine in the WNBA. If you want to come in here and say, Angel Reese is, the worst offensive player in the WNBA, the worst finisher, well, Caitlin Clark is the worst person with the basketball. She turns it over at a high clip. She leads the WNBA in turnovers. Let's talk about that. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Okay, what'd you say? To call out the zero bullshit? The key word you said sisterhood. It's the black sisters that are standing up for Angel Reese. It's the black sisters that are standing up for Angel Reese. So what are you saying? Like I said, man, they only here to cause confusion, man. They only here to cause confusion, man.
They only here to cause confusion.
Caitlin Clark leads the WNBA in turnovers. So what you want to say about that? She leads the league in turnovers. What you want to say about that? So you don't want to address that. You just want to keep on talking negative stuff about Angel Reese, but you won't address Caitlin Clark's turnovers. To cause zero bullshit. I'm going to drop the link, zero bullshit. I want you to pull up. Pull up. I want you to pull up, man. I'm going to drop the link just for you, man. This link is just for zero bullshit that's in the chat. Don't nobody else click the link. I'll drop the link later for everybody else. I want zero bullshit to pull up. See, that's what I'm saying, man. When you start talking that nonsense and out the side of your neck, and when I drop the link for you, you don't want to come up. All we do is hear crickets now. See what I'm saying, Brooklyn? He won't hit the link, Brooklyn. Tag, you can hit the link too. For all your glazing comments, man, you can hit the link too. See, that's what I'm saying, Brooklyn. When I drop the link for them, they don't want to come up. Ain't nobody pulling up. Thank you, Zane. Zane is the only one positive when we talk about the turnovers, and I've been saying that on plenty shows. I'd love to see Caitlin Clark get her turnovers down, but when somebody come in here glazing Angel Reese on what she doing, and I mention Caitlin Clark's turnovers, they get silent. I dropped the link for you to come on the show. Don't play dumb. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. See that, Brooklyn? That's what I'm talking about. BD, I didn't drop the link for you to come on the show. This link was dropped just for the bullshit and tag. I would drop the link later for anybody else that wants to pull up. Pull up. If you know basketball, pull up. Zero bullshit. I want to hear from you. You just in the comments just talking, man. But I'm going to give you a chance live. You got 240 people watching. I'm going to give you a chance live to get your point across, man. But see, you don't want to pull up, man. I'm sorry that I'm late to the party. Also, she had 2 bad shoulder injuries. She had to change her whole style of play. So when you speak of her awkward shooting, now you know why. She's a warrior. See, that's Christopher. See, that's what I'm saying. They don't understand the history, man. They just ratting off at the a pair of lips to say anything, man. And evidently that's what these people are doing, man. Thank you, Jay Burns. He's soft for not hitting the link. See, that's what I'm saying, man. We call out bullshit, man. Appreciate that, Jay Burns. See, that's what I'm saying, man. You come in and we give you a chance to come on the panel and speak basketball, but you throw your rock and you hide your hand. Yeah, that's why you talking about laugh out loud. That's what I'm talking about, man. See what I'm saying, Brooklyn? It's a lot of crickets, man. I'm gonna open up the show. I'm gonna open up the link here soon, Brooklyn. I'm gonna open it up soon, but I just wanted to get zero bullshit on here, man. I just wanted to see where he's coming from. Christopher Nolan, greetings, Coach K-Sap. Just in case some people forgot, Angel Reese had a they don't see. That's what I'm saying, Christopher. They don't do the research, man. They don't do the research. She playing with a rod in her leg and a plate in her foot. They don't do the research, man. I'm glad somebody does the research before they start talking. And Tony G, why would some of her fans make her decide not to get better at something? Come on now. That's right, Zane. Get them. Zero bullshit. There you go again, man. You must be a youngster, man. Man, I've been around, man. I've been watching the WNBA since 1997 when it was inaugurated. Houston Comets used to win all the championships. Cynthia Cooper. I used to watch it all, man. Cheryl Swoops, man. Tina Thompson, Lisa Leslie. I used to watch it all, man. Come on, man. I played basketball at a high level. I ain't got to throw my accolades around. I played basketball, football, and baseball at a high level. I ain't got to throw my accolades around, man. So you talking about we wouldn't be watching if it wasn't for CC, man. You just a casual, man. You are a casual, man. Yeah, he trolling Jay Burns. He just trolling right now, and I love it. I love it, man. But, trolls get exposed, man. And I'm going to let you guys expose him. I ain't got to expose him. I'll let the chat expose him. See, this is, man, hey, we about to kick Zero Bullshit up out of here, man. So why you here, Zero Bullshit? Let me ask you a question. Why are you here? If you feel that way, why are you on my channel? Go to somebody else's channel that's over there talking about your basketball player, Caitlin Clark. Go. There's plenty of channels that are talking about Caitlin Clark right now, and you can be a part of it. You can go over there and put the honey all over your chest and start twerking it up. We're not twerking over here. We grown over here. So if you want to do that, man, why are you here? Why are you here? He won't click the link. He won't click the link, man. He twerking it up, man. Let him go over to them Caitlin Clark channels and start twerking it up, man. That's what you want to do, man. Yeah, Coach Q, that's what he want to do, man. Put the honey on his chest and start twerking it up. He only here to cause confusion. Man, Caitlin Clark ain't triggered me. I like Caitlin Clark. See, you ain't been around. This is the first time I seen you over here. But you staying for a reason. Because we talking basketball and we talking good stuff, man. So when you bring up stuff about Angel Reese that you can't back up, and we basically saying Caitlin Clark leads the WNBA in turnovers, you got in your feelings. So then Zane came on here and basically said, everybody knows she needs to get her turnovers down. We've talked about it. That's not a knock on Caitlin Clark. That's just that she needs to get her turnovers down. But everything that you're saying about Angel Reese, you criticizing her. You going outside the lines. What'd you say, Zane? What was my position in baseball? I was center fielder, man. Actually, I played every position. When I was in Babe Ruth, I played third base. I was that human vacuum cleaner down on that hot corner. I played shortstop. I played second. I played all positions, but my major position was center field, man. I covered a lot of ground, man. Yeah. When I went off, when I was playing Legion ball, man, I played center field, man. Yeah. Yep, center fielder, man. Yep. Yeah, man. Back in the day, see, we didn't have when I played, we didn't have cell phones and stuff like that. We were still on VHS, man. I was in all the newspaper articles, man. I had I got newspaper clippings for days, man, when I played basketball, baseball, and football, man. Yep. This is what I want to ask y'all. What is the definition of stat padding? Somebody give me a clear understanding on the definition of stat padding. Angel has more hate than LeBron right now. It is crazy. It's crazy. I just I want to know people's definition of stat padding, man. I want to know people's definition. So when it fits y'all narrative, y'all gonna talk about it. But all I heard early in the season when Caitlin Clark was close to getting a triple double before she got the triple double, people was pissed off when the game was out of hand and Christy Sides was taking her out of the game, talking about Christy Sides should have kept Caitlin Clark in the game to make history. So what's the difference, man? Y'all make it make sense, man. What you say? Apparently, Stat Patton is playing basketball. Man. Come on, man. We got 248 people in here watching, man. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, man. I mean, I don't get like Jay Burns, man. I really don't get off into that stat padding. A stat is a stat. I'm not going to take nothing away from Caitlin Clark's assists. Never have. But it seems like people want to take away from Angel Reese rebounding. So once again, I'm going to play this clip for the people that just joined the live. And I want y'all to listen to how Angel Reese addressing her haters and some people in the chat. So y'all take a listen. I'm going to play this clip. And I want y'all to listen to what Angel Reese had to say.
Transfer such a big strength of your game to the professional league?
Yeah, I mean, coming into it, I mean, I just knew my motor. Offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds is something that I know I can always do. I knew it was going to translate right away, and that's something that a lot of players don't want to do. A lot of people think it's because I get my own rebounds, but statistically it's not. A lot of people think it's because I'm the tallest on the court when I'm not the tallest on the court. So just being able to go down there and being able to bang, doing things that a lot of people don't want to do. Defense and rebounding wins championships, and I've won championships at every level by just doing that. So coming into the league, before I sharpen up on my offensive thing, just being able to come in and have that on my shoulder is something that I can always do. It's something that I knew would translate.
Now, y'all heard what Angel Reese had to say, man. Y'all heard what she had to say. So let's get back to this stat padding. So when you think about playing football, right? And when these coaches are running these scores up because it means something, is that stat padding? When the game is out of hand, is that stat padding? You keeping your starters in and you running plays to score? Is that stat padding? Nobody has a problem with that, man. It's only a problem when it comes to Angel Reese, man. That's all it is, man. That's all it is, man. Lolita Foster. It's funny how many got a problem with Reese getting her double-double late, but yet in many NBA games, when they know a player needs this amount to reach, they make sure that their player gets it. Facts. That's a fact. I was taught to play till the clock runs out, man. And that goes to show you what type of player Angel Reese is, man. She gonna play from start to finish, man. And if you look at the game last night, man, against Minnesota, man, she was out there, man, she was dominating the glass, man. I mean, she had 4 or 5 bodies around her, and she was just clearing the glass like Windex, man, and leaving no streaks behind. And if you want to discredit that, man, that's sad. That's sad, man. But it is what it is. Dante Turner, you right, man. You play till the clock expires, man. You play till the clock expires, man. That's one thing that you do, man. Yeah, well, yesterday's game, coach, man, I mean, it was some bright things in that game yesterday. I like how they established the post early in the game. But like I said, the guard play, man, has been tumultuous. It's been not even there. I don't want to talk about it no more because I can talk about it till we blue in the face, man. But I just love what Angel Reese and Carmilla Cardoso have been doing these last couple games down in the post, man. Regardless if you think that Angel Reese needs to take less shots, I disagree with that. You still got to be aggressive. You still want to have her involved. I mean, like I said, Carmilla Cardoso, she had a career high yesterday at 22 points, 9 rebounds, 7-11 shooting. The thing about Angel Reese, 6 of 16, 17 points, 19 rebounds. But what stands out, man, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, and she got fouled plenty of other times. And like I said, we talked about this before. It's a matter of her points going up by just getting to the foul line 4 or 5 more times a game. That's the difference. Oh, that Imperial stat, we didn't talk about that. If she was in there getting rebounds for Caitlin Clark and getting extra possessions and double-doubles, they wouldn't say nothing about it. Like I said, man, they only here to cause confusion, man. You know that.
They only here to cause confusion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's all it is, man. They only here to cause confusion, man. Mm-hmm. Somebody said if it was just Cardoso, she would be pulling double-doubles legitimately. Wow. I just don't understand. I don't understand the issue people have with Angel Reese, man, and the double-double, man. I mean, what's the issue? We still haven't clarified that yet. Chevy Jones, they give Caitlin Clark rebounds and no one says a word. They not going to say a word, man. I've seen plenty of games where they gave Caitlin Clark extra assists, but I'm not going to say nothing because I'm not that type of person, man. I'm not going to discredit somebody for getting an assist, but that's what they want to do about, Angel Reese's rebounding. Bernadine Dorsey. I understand that. Go back and look at New York versus the Fever when Caitlin Clark got her triple-double. We could have called that stat pattern because I counted a couple assists in there that shouldn't have been assists. And you know what's crazy? This is what's gonna throw y'all for a loop. She got that one triple-double, right? And she ain't had a triple-double ever since then. So that should tell you something. But Angel Reese is consistently going out there getting double-doubles. Come on, man. Think about it, man. Y'all only here to cause confusion.
They only here to cause confusion.
Y'all think about that. All right, Brooklyn. Appreciate you tuning in, my boy. Jessica, the artist. I know. She only had one triple-double. And that basically was given to her. That's the propaganda machine that was given to her. The stat people was given to her. That was given to her. But don't nobody want to talk about that. Exactly, Bernadine. They didn't know she was coming with this work ethic. And she's proven a lot of people wrong, man. Angel has been her whole career. She said it in her post-game press conference, man. That's translated, man. That's right, Nate. Tell them hit the like button, man. We got 234 people watching, man. Hit the like button. They not going to make them calls of her pushing off, man. They not going to make them calls, man. Everybody likes that. Everybody likes that. Hey, Paper Sack Brown, we said that, man. They continuously watching Angel Reese, man. Angel Reese got them watching, man. But Zane, I mean, she's only had one. That's what I'm talking about. And the reason why I brought that up is because Angel Reese is continuously, consecutively getting these double-doubles, right? She's going out there doing what she got to do. But everybody wants to make a big issue about Caitlin Clark getting a triple-double. But when it comes to Angel Reese's double-double streak and all the rebounds she get, it's no credit, man. And then somebody came in the comments talking about the sisterhood is backing her up. The sisterhood should back Angel Reese up because ain't nobody else backing her up. And that's a fact. Ain't nobody else backing her up. The real stat keeper said if you take away all her offensive rebounds, yeah, exactly. That's right. I'm backing her up too. That's why I be on my channel. I talk about Angel Reese, man. I'm giving light to the Chi-Town Barbie. Double-doubles only matter when you get the win. No, it don't matter if you get the win, man. You can't take away somebody's personal accolades just because they lost. Come on now. Nah, Carter ain't playing. We ain't got no update on Carter. No update. If allows you purposely overlooking comments. I mean, my job ain't to look at all the comments, man. I'm running the show, man. If you want to get your comments, looked at or something like that, like I said, man, send a super chat, man. I can't keep control of the comments. The comments are moving so fast, I can't see everything. So I can't address every comment. So if your comment's that important, man, throw the super chat. Then we'll talk about your comment. I can't see everybody's comments. That's what y'all don't understand. The comment section is moving so fast, I can't see everything. You guys don't understand that. I can't see every comment that comes up in the comments section because the comments are moving so fast. Now, the people that send super chats, their comments get read because that comes up different. That comes up highlighted. Mitchell Coles, you said you think that's right, Zane. Tell them send the super chats, man. I can't keep up to everybody. They talking about I'm missing a lot of people's comments, man. And I'm sure that all the comments are some good comments, but I'm just missing them. And basically, some of the comments that I don't see when I watch the replay, when I'm sitting back in my office and watch the replay, I'm like, dang, I didn't even see that comment. Y'all guys should understand that, man. Thank you, Zane. That's what they don't understand, man. See, I like Zane. Zane keeps it real. You just can't see everything, man. You can't see everything. I'm a one-man operation over here, man. We understand you're a Caitlin Clark fan and she's balling out. Kudos to her. But in my opinion, we should not disrespect any lady. That's correct, Christopher. We shouldn't. We give props. CC had a big game against the Link, but the Fever lost. They only put up her highlights, not Kai, you're going crazy, or Indiana. Why did CC stats matter in that loss, but Reese's don't? Because Chevy Jones, they only here to cause confusion, man.
They only here to cause confusion.
They only here to cause confusion.
They only here to cause confusion.
You know what they're doing. They only here to cause confusion, man. Angel Reese is doing what they asked her to do. When the draft to her, they wanted her to come in and rebound the defense. She's accomplished that. Appreciate that, Moody. That's a fact. That's a big fact. Prodigal indeed. I love the league. I've been watching it for a long time. I'm happy that people are finally watching. Big facts. Oh, yeah, the Aces coming in at full strength, James. They coming in at full strength, man. We're going to be down 2 crucial bodies, man. And the way it looks, man, you know, Raquel Banham, she's questionable, man. She went down in the third quarter against Minnesota, and there's no update on Kennedy Carter. Yeah, I mean, Angel Reese, that y'all acting like Angel Reese. Y'all acting like this is the finished product, man. This is not the finished product of Angel Reese, man. This is not the finished product. A 22-year-old rookie that's in the WNBA doing things that a lot of people didn't think she was capable of doing, and getting notoriety and getting her name out there and getting comparisons to the greats of the WNBA, her rebounding ability with the likes of Tina Charles, with the likes of Sylvia Fowles. And, you know, some people had some comparisons if she developed a jump shot in a mid-range game and a three-pointer comparisons to Aja Wilson. People didn't expect that. And then when this Rookie of the Year race came up, and a lot of people was talking about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark in the Rookie of the Year debate, that made a lot of people go crazy. And that's the issue. That is the issue. Dante Turner, I see you, man. I see you with the super chat, man. Appreciate you, Dante.
1 pound spec, what you eating like? 1 pound spec, what you eating right? 1 pound spec.
Dante Turner said, if we're being honest, Angel is still in lead for Rookie of the Year. She's been consistent all year. Caitlin just caught up. That's why she gets all this hate. I've been saying that, Dante. I've been saying that, man. Appreciate the super chat, man. Respect to Dante. That's what I'm talking about. You see how quick that was? He sent the super chat. Comment went straight to the screen because it gets highlighted. And as soon as that super chat comes in, it goes straight to the screen. I don't have to monitor that. It goes straight to the screen. Appreciate you, Dante. But the rest of the people,
They only here to cause confusion.
yeah, I seen a lot of videos where people, you know, in the mainstream media said that Angel Reese is still the leader of the Rookie of the Year, that Caitlin Clark has just now picked it up after the Olympic break. Chelsea Gray is out the mark, man. Chelsea Gray, man, she's a shell of herself, man. Chelsea Gray is a shell of herself right now. So I don't even think, you know, but she's a point guard. She knows how to get the ball into Aja Wilson. She knows how to run the show, her and Kelsey Plum. They know when Aja Wilson got it going on, give the ball to Aja Wilson and get the hell out the way. And that's what they do. Yeah, that you know, yeah. No, Clark was heating up before the break, and she's better after the break. And it's now about how you start. It's about how you finish. Yeah, Zane, they did bring her back a little too early, man. You know, on them injuries, man. But, you know, they had to bring her back so she could be so she would qualify to be on that Olympic roster. That's the reason why they brought her back. Yeah, Prodigal, that's what happened. They brought her back just in time so she could be on that Olympic roster. But you can't knock what Chelsea Gray does, man. She's a point guard, and she knows how to get the ball into Aja Wilson and you know, do her thing. Appreciate you, Mitchell Coles. Appreciate you. Keystone, it's the same on both sides. This is how sports and fandom works. It's nothing new. Yeah. Appreciate you, Mitchell Coles. Appreciate your support, man. Really do, man. If the Skies can get a knockdown shooter and a true point guard that you know how to feed the post players and get them easy shots, they could be dangerous, man. That's why I South Carolina's pow, man. Pow. What'd you say? Bernadine said Angel and Cardoso should wear their championship rings to the post-game interview. That would be a flex right there. That would be a flex. What'd you say, bailout Queen basketball? I don't want to hear nobody else saying hero ball and Kelsey Mitchell's name in the same sentence no more. Break that down for me, bailout Queen. What do you mean by that? Is that a good, a bad, a negative, or what? If the Sky beat Aces, though, it will definitely make the Rookie of the Year close. I mean, a lot of people still got it close. I mean, regardless of what Caitlin Clark is doing now, she's picked it up, man. She's balling. She's doing great things, man. Fever are winning right now. But as an individual accolade, I don't think it goes down as much as winning. Look when Marc Gasol won the Defensive Player of the Year, man, and Memphis wasn't good. Memphis wasn't good, and he still got the Defensive Player of the Year. It's the accolades, man. Look, you go back to the first year when LeBron came into the league. Cleveland, yeah, they had more wins than they had the previous year, but him and Carmelo, you know what I'm saying? Carmelo could have got Rookie of the Year. Denver wasn't doing that good. You know, Cleveland wasn't doing good. LeBron got Rookie of the Year. I mean, it's about the individual accolades, man. It's about the end of. Yeah, Sean Lacker. Cardoso did get 5 blocks against Asia Wilson, man. But if you look at the block, she had 1 block defending her straight up, but the other ones was from the help side. Nah, I don't think Melo got robbed. It could have been co-Rookie of the Year. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Adrian Calvin, man. Appreciate the super chat, man. Really do, man. Appreciate your support, man. Appreciate your support, man.
1 pound spec, what you eating like? 1 pound spec, what you eating right? 1 pound spec.
Kennedy is listed as questionable. These dudes get pad to hate. Angel should have Swoops as her first guest to really make. Hey, that would be a flex right there. Adrian, that'd be a flex right there, man. They have Cheryl Swoops on her first podcast. That would be a flex, man. That is crazy. That would be a flex. If she did that, she would really piss some people off, man. Hey, good point, man. Appreciate your support, man. Exactly, because Gasol didn't deserve Defensive Player of the Year. That was the year that LeBron got robbed. LeBron should have, and the crazy thing about it is he got, Marc Gasol got Defensive Player of the Year, but didn't even make all first defensive team. He made third defensive team that year. That's crazy. Okay, Sab, you're right about Caitlin Clark being part of the reason Fever over 500 and going to the playoffs for the first time in a while will matter in the long run. That's a huge accomplishment. It is a huge accomplishment. This is the first time they've been over 500 in 3 years, man. 17 and 16. You got to tip your cap, man, and that's what I do over here. I'm not taking nothing away from Caitlin Clark. She's doing great. She's doing what she's supposed to do, man. We know she's a generational talent. We know what she brings to the table. That's the difference between me and these other channels that just cover Caitlin Clark just to shit on Angel Reese. I'm not going to do that over here. We're going to keep it fair. Caitlin Clark is a generational talent. You don't go to no other channel and you hear nobody saying any positive stuff about Angel Reese. But over here, if I'm talking about Angel Reese, I'm talking positivity about Caitlin Clark. And you guys know this been around since I've been doing these live shows, since the WNBA has picked back up. I've always said the one thing I would like to see Caitlin Clark do is get the turnovers down. I did a show for people this is their first time being here. I did a show coming out of the Olympic break when Indiana Fever dismantled the Phoenix Mercury after the Phoenix Mercury dubbed the Chicago Skies. And I said, if this is any implication of the Indiana Fever team that we are going to see in this second half of the season, they're going to be dangerous and don't nobody want to see them. I mean, Chevy Jones, man, a lot of people have said that. A lot of people have said that CC, ain't in the top 15. That's their opinion. A lot of people disagree with that. She's you can't take away what she brings to the WNBA and the Indiana Fever. You can't do that, man. You can't minimize what she's been doing, man. You just can't, man. And we're not going to do that over here. KSAP did come on here and say that. Thank you. Thank you, Zane. I appreciate that. I know I'll be keeping it real, man. I'm just not the one that's going to be on this channel. I'm not just going to talk about saying all the good things about Angel Reese. We know the good thing Angel Reese brings to the table, but I've been on record to say Angel Reese got to pick up her offensive game, man. She got to be more skillful around the basket. Yeah, her motor, she got a high motor, but some, layups and stuff that she got to convert them. But you can't knock her hustle, man. You can't knock her hustle. You cannot knock her hustle. Case up, I've never seen an MJ fan who also didn't have big love for Scottie Pippen, but I've seen a bunch of Clarks who. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Bailout Queen. Thank you, Bailout Queen. Thank you for that, man. Thank you for that gesture. Shout out to Lolita Carter for the $5 super chat.
£1 spec, what you eating like? £1 spec, what you eating right? £1 spec.
Lolita Foster said, "Do you think Kennedy Carter is an in-house suspension? Do you really think she's sick? I think it's an in-house suspension and not talking about it." I would say that, but they said that, ESPN covered it, Fox covered it, and they said that she was in health and safety protocol. So when they cover it like that and they say she's in health and safety protocol, I got to go to the lens saying that, she got COVID. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing that backs me up on that, because of the fact that when they say it, and because the test is out there. But I also think there's another issue with this situation, and I said it the other day. Something ain't right about this Kennedy Carter situation, man. Something's not right, man. Thank you, Zane. I don't care what player it is. I don't care. I just love watching good basketball, man. Yeah, Bernadine. Hey, Bernadine, I'm glad. Hey, and it's crazy that you say this, Bernadine. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about KSAP, man. I got Pippen in my top 10. So, and I'm gonna address one of these comments that they talking about Kelsey Mitchell. That ain't what y'all so-called Indiana fans do. Y'all Caitlin Clark fans, because y'all don't want to give Kelsey Mitchell her just dues. Kelsey Mitchell is an intricate part of the Indiana Fever. And without Kelsey Mitchell, man, and like I said, I did a show on it earlier today, Kelsey Mitchell bailed Caitlin Clark out for another embarrassing loss against the Dallas Wings. Regardless of what Caitlin Clark did, the 28 and 12, Kelsey Mitchell had 36. Kelsey Mitchell came up huge in the clutch, big time three-pointers after three-pointers, because Enrique Umbawale was torturing Caitlin Clark in Lexi Hall. She was torturing them. They couldn't have an answer for Enrique. 9 three-pointers, set a record of her most three-pointers in the game, and she single-handedly had Dallas in position to win that game. And Kelsey Mitchell, the big-time shot maker, the big-time shot taker, came up huge once again. And everybody wants to say it's Caitlin Clark. It's Kate. Nah, stop that. Stop that. They always getting torched by Enrique, regardless of what guard was on him. It wasn't Mitchell on her the whole game. Kelsey been bailing us out all season long. You can tell who only watches Caitlin Clark, and that's why I don't know what she does. Let's grow, Fever fans. Hey, I respect that bailout queen from coming from an Indiana Fever fan. She just basically shut the chat up for all these Caitlin Clark Glazers. She's keeping it 100, and that's what I said. So when I do a video talking about Kelsey Mitchell bailed y'all out, y'all should see the comment section going crazy. But it's facts, man. It's facts. It's facts that Kelsey Mitchell, I did a show the other day, and I had people up on the panel, and we talked about it. We talked about how many games Kelsey Mitchell has bailed the Indiana Fever out in. At least 5 or 6. Yeah, she got a lot of turnovers, man. She got way too many turnovers for the Lycans, man. And that puts a damper on. That's why I don't talk about her assists. Because that puts a damper on her assists, man. Because if your analytics and no stats, that puts a damper on the stats. Her assist to turnover ratio, to every 5 turnovers, she got 1 assist. That's not good. Somebody said you think Carter and Reese not getting along. I don't know about that. We got to kill that. We got to kill that. We got to kill that rumor. I actually did a show about that, and I thought that was the situation because the way they unfollowed each other on social media. But you know how social media is with these athletes and following each other. You see what Steph Curry did, unfollowed the Warriors and stuff like that, and then he goes and signs a 1-year extension. So, yeah. Russell Family 84, you really have to pick your poison. They put the best defender every game on. They don't put the best defender on Caitlin Clark, man. Stop that. They really don't put the best defender on Caitlin Clark. I mean, I can agree with you to a sense, man. Kelsey Mitchell been consistent ever since she's been in the league. She's been a consistent 17-point scorer. She's been consistent. What you say, KSAP? No, closer to 10 games or more. See, I was being generous. The bailout queen. I was being generous, man. I said 5 to 6, and you saying about 10. And Showtime on Point said it's about 10 games. So, yeah, I was being generous, man. I was being generous. And I'm going to be real with you. The games that I've seen, Kelsey Mitchell is the one that's been bailing Indiana out. In yesterday's game, if you go back and look at yesterday's game, regardless of what Caitlin Clark was doing, it was Kelsey Mitchell, the one hitting the big shots every time. I'm glad you pointed that out, bailout queen. No, I stand to be corrected. As an Indiana Fever fan that you are, you said 10 games. So out of the 17 games that y'all got, you saying Kelsey Mitchell didn't won about 10 of them. Shout out to Jimmy Cleveland, man. Appreciate your support, man. Came through with the $10 super chat, man.
£1 spent, but you eating like £1 spent, but you eating right. £1 spent.
Jimmy Cleveland said, keep doing good work, man. Appreciate you, my brother. I really do, man. Appreciate the support, man. Yes, sir. Lakeisha. I missed something from Lakeisha? Oh, okay. Kelsey Mitchell saved him a lot of games. Look. Okay, Lakeisha Green. Who you telling stop the cap? I'm agreeing. I'm the one that put it out there and said that Kelsey Mitchell has bailed the Indiana Fever out. I don't know if this is your first time being on the channel, man. Go look at the video I did today. I did a podcast earlier today headlining Kelsey Mitchell bailed Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever out again. Saved Caitlin Clark from a embarrassing loss to the Dallas Wings. So I can't be capping. You must be talking about the chat that's capping. Clarify that. You must be talking about the chat that's capping. Jay Burns said, KSAP, we also got to acknowledge Hall's defense that's been saving the Fever. I mean, you can put that in a sense because I've said this at the beginning of the season, man. As bad as Caitlin Clark plays defense, Christy Sides is out there hiding her on defense, man. They out there hiding her. So, you know, Lexi Hall has to step up and play defense, man. So I agree with that. I believe, let me address this. I seen this come through. I believe says nobody's saving nobody. It's a team sport. I understand it's a team sport, but it's not working both ways, man. See, when we say somebody saves Caitlin Clark in the Indiana Fevers, why come we don't have this same energy when it comes towards Angel Reese? When Angel Reese is out there performing, doing what she's doing, everybody's saying Angel Reese is the reason why Chicago's losing games because she's missing easy bunnies, but getting her own rebounds. Come on, man. You can't have it both ways, man. Give the same kind of logic on the other side. See, when somebody says something about Caitlin Clark, this is the stuff that we're talking about. This is the exact thing that we're talking about. When Angel Reese is over there giving it 110%, and doing everything she can do to put Chicago in a position to win the game. And when they don't win, they blame it on Angel Reese. Stop that. I agree, Zane, but I just wanted to address it, man. I had to address that, Zane. I had to address that, Zane. You know how we rock over his Zane. You know how we rock. You've been up on the panel. You know what it is, man. I appreciate that, man. It's a lot of trolls, Zane. It's a lot of trolls, man. And like you said, it comes from both sides, man. But I just don't like the fact that let me see what Lakeisha said. Lakeisha Green said Angel's energy is contagious. Say what you want about her. Her work ethic makes you work. Exactly. Bailout queen, you on one tonight, huh? You getting your shots off. Ain't none of y'all got a problem saying Ray Allen bailed out LeBron and Wade on the Heat, but y'all got a problem saying Kelsey most consistent leads to stop the cap. You on one tonight. Like I said, man, they only here to cause confusion, man.
They only here to cause confusion.
Well, y'all on one tonight. AR is not at fault. Say it again. The sky is in their current situation comes from the top. I agree with that, Ernesto. See, this is the stuff that I can't deal with, man. This is the stuff I can't deal with, man. Kelsey Mitchell doesn't need a lot of assists. She's a shooting guard. That's her job. Man, shout out to Adrian Cavan, man. Hey, appreciate the support, my brother, man. Appreciate you coming through with the $5 super chat, man.
1 pound spec, what you eating like? 1 pound spec, what you eating right? 1 pound spec.
Adrian Cavan said, bro, good show. The only thing I don't agree with you is that Viking shirt. Bear down and see red. Peace, my bro. Bless. Hey, we run the North, man. Minnesota Vikings, man. We here, man. Even though J.J. McCarthy went down, man, we got to ride with Sam Darnold. You see it back there. Jordan Addison, man, from my hometown. Personally autographed jersey from Jordan Addison, man. You see it. You see Randy Moss, my favorite NFL player of all times. You see it. Come on, man. You got to respect the Minnesota Vikings, man. But I appreciate your support, my brother. Yeah, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, bailout queen, she on one tonight. She getting her cooking off. I was talking to another commenter. I agree with you. Okay, Lakeisha, got you. Bailout queen of basketball. Hey, bailout queen, hey, go ahead and hit the link, man. I'm going to drop the link for you, bailout. I want you to pull up. You spitting game tonight. I want you to pull up, man. Just hit that link. That link in the chat for you, bailout queen. Did you see the link, bailout queen? Hit it. I would like to hear from you. I'd like to hear from a woman's point of view. Come on, bailout. Hit the link. I would like to hear from you. A woman's perspective. Aletha Falls, you said you're a Saints fan. There's nothing wrong with it. Come on, bailout queen. Just hit the link. There we are. Hey, where bailout queen at, man? I want bailout queen to hit the link. Hold on, we're gonna wait the bailout queen hit the link, man. We'll bring the rest of you guys up here. I want bailout. Where you at, bailout queen? They want to hear from you. Let me get Paris up here. What's up, Paris?
Man, that's my account, bro.
Oh, that's your account?
Man, I had to double down on my Fever fandom, you know what I'm saying, and go with my Kelsey.
Boy, you sitting there trolling, huh?
I ain't trolling nothing, bro. See, let me give y'all the illustration, right? CC is just the tip of the sword that's piercing the body. AB is the middle of the sword, slicing and dicing the internal organs. In the back of that blade that goes all the way through you, and the first part to come out of you and show that red blood, it's Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell is a killer. Y'all want to know more?
Nah, let me ask you a question, Paris. I just want to be real. Hold on, just 1 second. Let me get this super chat real quick. Let me get this super chat, man.
1 pound spec, what you eating like? 1 pound spec, what you eating right? 1 pound spec.
Jimmy Cleveland, appreciate the $10 super chat. These AR haters are going from channel to channel spitting hate. Man, you know what they do, man. They only here to cause confusion.
They only here to cause confusion.
All right, Paris, let me ask you a question, man. As an Indiana Fever fan and a Caitlin Clark fan, why is it, I'm not saying you, but why is it that people just don't want to give Kelsey Mitchell her just due?
It's not that they don't want to. They are enthralled and entranced with CC's ability. Now let's say this first. She is that. She's like that. But she does not do it by herself. She is a distributor. So every time one of you people say Kelsey only get 1 assist a game, Kelsey's the person Kelsey is the player the ball is supposed to be assisted to. She's the killer. The point guard is the initiator. The shooting guard is the executioner. So one is the starter and one is the finisher, although the starter can be the one to finish you. Okay? Now, what we've seen from game 1 up until now.
All right, hold that thought real quick, Paris. Let me get this super chat real quick, man. I got to address these super chats. Let me go ahead and do that, man. James Wilson, man. Appreciate the $5 super chat, man.
1 pound spec, what you eating like? 1 pound spec, what you eating right? 1 pound spec.
James Wilson said, this was in the chat. I restarted none of you blacks were saying Mitchell was the best player until they started winning. Makes sense, Clarkies. All right, we'll leave that alone. Hold on just 1 second. One more. Zane, man, appreciate the $5 super chat.
1 pound spec, what you eating like? 1 pound spec, what you eating right? 1 pound spec.
He said Paris done changed his name and picture. Damn, bro, I've been talking to you for 2 days and not knowing it was Paris. Have you found Bible? He said, have you found Bible Boy yet?
Man, Bible Boy hiding, man.
He hiding.
Bible Boy don't want no smoke, man. The feet, man, the oven getting hotter and hotter, man.
Okay. Yeah, okay. All right, finish your thing, and I'm gonna let BD Smith to get up in here, man. He been trying to get on, man.
So let's go from the first game all the way up to now, right now, y'all. All right. When the clamps got put on CC in the beginning, and she was having a hard time shaking her defender, she was deferring to AB a lot because those direct passes that she could shoot, sticking her arm all the way out, she could shoot them right past her defender to compensate for her developing more not her reaction speed, but her ability to get the ball inside the paint. The second person she started deferring to heavily was Kelsey. Y'all said, oh, Kelsey taking too many shots. Let me go ahead and justify Kelsey right now. Do you think if she wasn't taking all them shots that she missed in the beginning of the season, do you think she'll be shooting as lethal as she is right now? Has she not been rehearsing from the beginning what she was in the beginning of the season? That was a preparation, a rehearsal for what she was going to do to y'all in the postseason.
But Paris, the problem that I have about that is, early in the season, everybody wanted to trade Kelsey Mitchell. Everybody thought Cece was gonna get on the court and beat you by herself. That's what they thought. They didn't know. But see, you got to overlook that. At the end of the day, a lot of these people are new NBA fans, and I don't say that Kelsey Mitchell is a better player than Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is responsible for 54%. It's probably even higher now. I seen the number 62%, but I haven't confirmed that. She is responsible for 55% of her total team offense. Okay, I'm not saying she's a better player, but the better closer, the most deadly shooter, the most dependable and consistent scorer on that team from game 1 up until now is Kelsey, the bailout queen, Mitchell. See that, and that's what I'm saying, man. But people don't want to give her credit. Okay, let me BD get up in here, man. You've been eating, man. Where you at? Get off mute.
I agree with what Paris is saying. Kelsey Mitchell is a baller, and Kelsey Mitchell is a closer. I agree with everything that he said. I can't argue any of that. I'm not even here to argue any of that because that's all facts. I don't argue facts.
And see, and that's what I'm having trouble. That's what I'm having trouble with. BD, I'm having trouble with that because you've been here for a while, right? And you know how the chat goes, but it's when people say something factual and you can't argue that fact, but you still got people coming in the chat trying to, create their own narrative about it's all CC. We got to stop that, man.
Well, no, it's not all CC. This is a team sport.
And
But
somebody,
the
but
point
listen, hold up.
I was trying to make in the chat was that somebody was saying that Mitchell is the best player, and Mitchell is a baller. Don't get me wrong, Kelsey Mitchell is a baller. But if she was the best player, they wouldn't have won 7 games last year when they had pretty much the same roster minus Katie Lou and minus Dantas. It's the same exact team that they had last year, and they only won 7 games, despite
But
Mitchell averaging 20 points a game, despite Boston winning Rookie of the Year unanimously. They only won 7 games.
what people are
They're at
missing?
17 games now.
Hold
I'm
up, hold up, hold
counting.
up,
That's
BD. Hold on,
CC.
hold on. But what people are missing? Come on now, y'all talking about one of the best collegiate players that you ever seen play to ever shoot the ball, setting all these 3-point records. Now, when you take a generational talent like that and you put them with the group that she's with now, you can't get worse. You only can get better. But my thing is, she's a very integral part of that offense. But people are making it seem that if Kelsey Mitchell wasn't there or Leah Boston wasn't there, Caitlin Clark would still be getting wins. That is not a fact. That is not a fact.
I agree with you with that. If Kelsey Mitchell and Leah Boston wasn't there, the Fever will probably only won about 5 or 6 games right now.
Exactly, and that's a fact. And that's the problem that I have, because if you notice, and you notice this around YouTube and the internet, it's only good when it benefits Caitlin Clark. So when people come in onto their YouTube spaces and make videos about, oh man, Caitlin Clark should have been more involved in the offense, and they still was winning games when they went on that 4-game win streak. Everybody had a problem with the Indiana Fever winning the way that they was winning just because Caitlin Clark was not involved as much as she was. And that's the problem that I have. Like somebody said in the comments, it's a team sport and you win as a team. Nobody bailed nobody out. But we don't get that same love over there with the Chicago Sky. Every time Chicago Sky lose, it's Angel Reese's fault. Come on now.
Well, I'm not going to put nothing on Angel Reese. I put this on Teaspoon. And forgive me, but I've been watching the WNBA since its inception, and Teresa Weatherspoon is top 20 players of all time. So I just expect more from her. I just expect her to know a little bit more than a Christy Sides. You understand what I'm saying? I just expect more from Teresa Weatherspoon because I know how great a player she was.
But you know, sometimes great players don't translate into great coaches. You saw how Magic Johnson, a great player, he tried the coaching thing. You see how it happened. You seen the greatest of all times, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, tried to get into ownership. You see how that worked out. So just because you was a great player don't mean that it's going to translate to be a great coach or a great general manager. We've seen that. I understand that you got a lot of expectations for Teresa Weatherspoon. But at the same time, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt because she's a rookie head coach. You got to give her time to implement her system. And like somebody said in the chat, I think the front office, man, the front office is flawed, man. I don't think the front office is doing what they're supposed to do to make Chicago a better team. But we got to wait and see on this upcoming draft. I hate to fast forward, but this is going to be the telltale. If they do something exceptional in the draft to build around what they're trying to accomplish, then I can say, okay, we all was wrong.
Well, for their sake, I hope they get them a true point guard, somebody who could distribute the ball, because that's fairly lacking in their games right now. Feeding Angel Reese, feeding Cardoso, they're lacking that seriously right now.
Yeah, we said that plenty of times. We know that that happens. We know that, you know, the point guard issue is a major concern. And we've talked about it 100%. And the inconsistencies that we have at the point guard position, right? And the thing about it is, if you address the point guard issue and you address a 3-and-D person, I think they will get better.
I got a question for you, though.
Hold on 1 second.
Why not start Dana Evans at this point?
Hold on. Let me address the super chat. Hey, Ronnie Repass, man. I appreciate that.
1 pound spec, what you eating like? 1 pound spec, what you eating right? 1 pound spec.
Appreciate the $1.99 super sticker, man. Appreciate my brother. Appreciate the support, man. Now go ahead and back to what you were saying, BD.
I was saying, why not start Dana Evans at this point? Banham is giving you nothing. I put Evans into Shields as the starters if you don't have Kennedy Carter right now. Why not start the Shields and Evans and roll with that and see what happens? What else you got to lose?
Well, I've been saying that about Dana Evans, man. She's inconsistent. Ever since her agent went on Twitter, had that rant, what has Dana Evans did for us? Coming off the bench, she's getting exceptional minutes. She's getting 20 to 23 minutes, but she's not producing for us. You think she'd be a much better role in the starting lineup?
Yes.
Well, then I guess Teaspoon's got to address that. If Raquel Banham is out of the, if she's questionable for tomorrow's game with the shoulder injury, right? Now, if that's the case and she don't play, let's see if Dana Evans gets to start. Let me get Jay Burns in here. What's up, Jay? You in there, Jay? You there, Jay?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I just want to come up here and say two things before I dip up out of it.
Okay.
What I was going to say is, I was going to reply to you, Sat, and saying like, or whoever said it, they was like, like Kelsey Mitchell was doing her thing, and if it wasn't for CeCe, the team wouldn't be where it's at right now. And I agree with that. And then somebody said like, if it wasn't for the team, CeCe wouldn't be winning. But I will say this: if you put CeCe on any team in the WNBA, because the way it's set up, that team is winning. They doing better. That's how I feel. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. The second thing I'm gonna say is this.
Hold on. Before you get to your second point, let me stop you right there.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I'm gonna agree with you on your first soliloquy is because we're talking about a generational talent, right? If you put any generational talent with any team, they can't get worse. They got to get better, right? So for what CeCe brings to the WNBA and what her abilities is, any team that you put her on, even if she wasn't drafted to the Fever, number one, any other team that was put on, they was going to be making some noise. It might have took some time, but in the long run, it was going to pay off because that's Caitlin Clark. We know what she brings to the table. We saw what she did in college. We saw the records that she broke. So for anybody that just comes in the chat talking about, oh, this channel be hating on Caitlin Clark, man, y'all ain't been around long enough. We don't hate on Caitlin Clark. We give her just dues. But my problem is when we talk about Angel Reese and abilities, what she's doing, that's when all the hate comes our way. Now go and address your second point.
No, and I'm glad you said that because that's where I was going. My second part was, as far as like how people perceive like, oh, it's all about Caitlin Clark or it's all about Angel Reese and they don't give anybody else credit. Well, to be fair though, if that was happening during like, if we had the internet and people was getting information and stats as they're getting
both
mad
sides doing
fast.
it. I hate to interrupt, but both sides doing that.
You know what I'm saying? If back in the day when Magic and Jordan and them was all coming to the league and they had the internet and we was getting stats as fast as we was getting, people would definitely do the same thing back then. They would have been like, yo, man, Scottie Pippen ain't nothing. BJ Armstrong, Horace Grant ain't nobody nothing. They would have did the same thing. So I just want to say, like, the reason why it is how it is now is because people are getting stats ASAP, 24/7. And what they do is they compare people who aren't even in the same position. And they're going to have to start comparing numbers. Who the rookie of the year? Who the MVP? It's kind of hard to do that because they're getting everything so fast. And I think even back then, if it would have had the internet, it would have been the same effect where people was judging Scottie Pippen or anybody or what was it, Nick Van Exel who was playing with the Lakers.
Your mic's cutting out, Jay. Your mic's cutting out.
Sorry. But did you get the gist of what I said?
Nah, you cut out.
I was saying, like I said, back then, if they had the internet, though, during those times, it would have been the same thing. It would have been people clowning on BJ Armstrong or Horace Grant. It would have been people clowning on Kevin McHale. It just would have been people clowning on people because the focus would have been on the rookies that was coming in, doing the stats they was doing, but they didn't have the internet. So I think the problem is right now is that everybody's just getting stuff so fast that they just look at what these two players are doing because those are the two players they focus on. Everybody else don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But if the internet was out back then, like I said, it would have been the same thing. It would have been the same thing. That's all I had to say, though. I'm out of here, though. Shout out to y'all.
Man. Appreciate you every time, Jay Burns.
I'm finna drop too, so you can bring some other people on here. But I just need to tell you this: we're gonna need you to get an Allen Page jersey. Randy Moss is not enough.
Man,
we
look, I
need you
got
to take it back. You're
hey,
old enough
watch
for
this,
Alan Page
BD.
jersey.
Watch this. Before you get up out of here, if I would go down in my closet and get all my Minnesota Vikings jerseys, man, you would be shocked, man. You would be shocked. I got about 14 Minnesota Vikings jerseys, man. And I next show I do, man, I'm just going to have them to my side and flash them one by one, man, and see if you can relate, man.
Okay, because I was a Viking fan growing up as a kid.
Man,
And Alan Page was my guy.
I got the
So,
Chuck Foreman
like, you got to
jersey.
have a
Look,
yeah, Chuck Foreman.
I got the
and
Chuck Foreman. He graduated from my high school back in Maryland. I got the Chuck Foreman jersey. I got the John Randall jersry, man.
we needed Ahmad Rashad too.
I got the Ahmad Rashad. Come on, man. You talking about a diehard Minnesota Viking fan. I know we've been to 5 Super Bowls, ain't won none, but you talking about a diehard, man. Come on, man.
All right, let me get out of here. Bring some other people up. You have a good night.
Man. All right, appreciate you. Yeah, so, man, great call, man. Great call from Paris, man. Great call from Jay. Great call from BD, man. But, yeah, the chat, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all showing love tonight, man. Make sure y'all, man, get them likes up, man. I appreciate everybody, man. What'd you say? I agree with what you say. Let me see. Louis Moody, you would have thought Sky point guard would saw how Caitlin Clark and Alicia Gray connected with Reese in the All-Star game. See, that goes to show that somebody's watching, because we talked about our point guards. The IQ that the Chicago Sky's point guard is, they don't know how to get the ball in the post. Yeah, I got the Adrian Peterson jersey too, man. Nah, hey, I appreciate you, Bailout Queen. Hey, I now understand where that name came from. Yeah. Let me see. Every team 1-8 in the standings would be significantly better with Angel on the squad. Don't be full. You ain't got to tell me, Chevy Jones. That's a fact. You ain't got to tell me. You ain't got to tell me. But a lot of people would say they wouldn't be better. Sky wouldn't be hanging on to the 8th place right now if not for Reese. They were projected. Yeah, we already talked about that. I don't know if it's your first time being around here, Chevy Jones, but we talked about that. They was projected to be 12th coming in. Angel Reese and the rest of the Sky, Kennedy Carter, Raquel Banham. It was Mabry at the time, Kennedy Carter, Isabel Harrison, T. Weatherspoon. We got them set. We sitting there in that 8th spot, man. We trying to hold on for dear life, man. He said Paris got a burner account. Yeah. Bob Jones said Reese win an MVP and defensive player next season. That's a lock. I would love to see it, man. And a lot of them haters wouldn't know what to say, man. Why would you send Cardoso to the Fever for AB? Why would you do that? He said, Bob Jones, what defense? Man, come on, man. Boy, I tell you, man. Yeah, man, but, man, we had a lot of people tuned in tonight, man. I appreciate your support, man, but we 2 hours in, man. We on the graveyard shift now, man, so, man, we gonna wrap this one up, man. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Appreciate everybody that showed the support. Appreciate every super chat, man. That stuff don't go unnoticed, man. You're only helping the channel grow, man. We looking for September, man, to hit this thing, man. Hit this thing off, man. Hit that like button. Yeah, hit the like button before you roll. Thank you, Zer. Man, hit that like button, man. And this is for all the, Angel Reese haters out there. I'm gonna play it one more time, man. A message from Angel Reese.
Transfer such a big strength of your game to the professional league.
Yeah, I mean, coming into it, I just knew my motor. Offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds is something that I know I can always do. I knew it was going to translate right away. And That's something that a lot of players don't want to do. A lot of people think it's because I get my own rebounds, but statistically it's not. A lot of people think it's because I'm the tallest on the court when I'm not the tallest on the court. So just being able to go down there and being able to bang, doing things that a lot of people don't want to do. Defense and rebounding wins championships, and I've won championships at every level by just doing that. So coming into the league, before I sharpen up on my offensive thing, just being able to come in and have that on my shoulder is something that I can always do. It's something that I knew would translate.
Y'all heard what Angel Reese said, man. Chi-Town Barbie, man. But hey, man, we're gonna get up out of here, man. That's gonna wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap, and we're gonna catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.